Hello students, I hope you all are fit and fine and enjoying your online classes. We are back with our EVS, that is geography lecture, and today's interesting topic is about my school. Students, I know you all are missing your school, teachers, friends, right? But due to pandemic reason, we are unable to go to school, and so we are taking online classes. Students, before we start the lesson, let me tell you what is the meaning of school. A school is a place where we study, learn, and get education. Is education important in our life, students? Yes, it is very important. Education is not preparation for life, but education is life itself. A good education is a foundation for a better future. So now students, let's start the lesson. Do you know students that in the olden days in our country, students used to go to their teacher's house to receive education. They lived there for a few years and completed their education. In the later period, a teacher and students of different ages came together. The teacher would then teach the students. Students traced letters and numbers on the ground. In this period, opportunities for girls' education were very rare. But if we educate a girl, she will change the world. When the British introduced the present school system, Mahatma Phule and Kranti Jyoti Savitribai Phule began in Pune to educate girls. Changes in school. Earlier, schools were held in every town and village. In villages, students gathered under a large banyan tree or in a shady place, where one teacher taught students of different ages. They were taught reading, writing, and simple arithmetic. When the British came to India, they introduced the modern school system. Our people realized that there can be no progress without education. People began to come forward to send their children to school. This is how the present day schools were formed. Students, here are some great workers who has done great work in the field of schools and education. Jyotirao Phule, Savitribai Phule, Sayyajirao Gaikwad, Shahu Maharaj, Pandita Ramabai, Dhondu Keshav Karve, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Karmveer Bhaurao Patil, Dr. Panjabrao Deshmukh. When Savitribai Phule started girls' school, many people were curious to see the annual result of Savitribai Phule School for the girls. When the girl who stood first was given a prize, she said, "I don't want a prize. I want a library for the school." This girl used to study until late in the night at home. Jyotirao and Savitribai had arranged to give agricultural and technical education to the children in the school. Our national anthem was written by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. He had started a school in Bolpur in Bengal. The school was held in the midst of green trees, colorful flowers, creeping birds under the blue skies. The school was called Shanti Niketan. Children loved that school very much. Students were taught to sing and dance. They were taught arts and craft. Children put up their own plays, sang, danced, and learned new subjects. Rabindranath Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1913. He gave the prize money to his school. Here comes Mahatma Gandhi ji. Mahatma Gandhi's view about education were also important. He laid stress on the dignity of labor and on learning by doing. Maulana Azad. Maulana Azad was the first education minister of independent India. He appointed the University Education Commission and the Secondary Education Commission. He also played an important part in the establishment of the University Commission. He firmly believed that science and technology must be included in the portion. The 11th of November, the date of his birth, is observed all over the country as National Education Day. We learn many new things in school. We recite poems, sing songs, and draw pictures. We also get to play in school. We play Kho-Kho, Kabaddi, and Lejim in school. We must go to school regularly. Going to school on time teaches us punctuality. In school, we learn how to keep ourselves clean. We also learn the importance of keeping the public places clean. Personal and public hygiene helps to keep us healthy. We all like school. A school has facilities like library, playground, and computer lab which we all use. Everyone should be able to use these facilities. We should follow some rules while using these facilities. We should wait in queues. Books borrowed from the library should be returned on time. We should not tear or damage the pages of the books. We must keep the walls and benches in the classroom clean. We must return the sports equipment to its proper place after using it. Quarrels may arise between friends, but they should be resolved amicably. Here, amicably means in a friendly and peaceable manner. Every person who is quarreling should get a chance to present their side. Quarrels should not lead to physical fights. The teacher should be asked to help if a quarrel cannot be resolved. Resolving quarrels peacefully is a good way to end them. It teaches us to solve problems in community life amicably. If issues in community life are resolved peacefully, many of our problems will be solved. Students, do you know that there is a ban on employing children below the age of 14 years in factories, mines, and in other occupations? In 2006, the right against exploitation was expanded to include child labor. It made all kinds of child labor illegal. So, students, we should stop child labor and start educating them. Each child must get the opportunity to attend school. School is for everyone. We learn how to get along with others at school. We get to know a lot of people. At school, we realize that we are a part of society. I hope you all have enjoyed this lesson and understood this lesson very well. Thank you, students. Stay home, stay safe.